Hello, everyone, and welcome back to This Day in History, our nightly look back at a specific day in history, where we take a look back at the events of a day, the historic context in which those events took place, and the historic ramifications of those events. As always, if you have not yet, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell notification icon to be alerted anytime we post new content, and tell a friend. And now, without any further ado, this day in history, September 11th. And of course, on this day in 2001. In history, there are often moments that people speak of, and those who were alive can remember the moment they heard the news. For people of some generation, it's the Kennedy assassination. For others, it is the Space Shuttle Challenger exploding. For my generation and myself, it is September 11th, 2001. I remember the day just as just if it happened. 19 years ago, today, as I'm recording this video. I was 12 years old. At the time, I was in the 7th grade. I was on the practice field at my middle school, and I was told that we were changing classes early and that the principal would be making an announcement. We were in portable trailers at the time because the school that we had been in, the building, had been demolished to make way for a new one. It was a very old building, very much in need of being torn down. I feared that the principal may be announcing that she was going to set certain times for classes to go to the bathrooms, because in the few weeks school had been back, people vandalizing the bathroom during the day had become a real issue, and she had threatened to do this. And I believed that that is why we were changing classes early, that some numbskull had vandalized the bathrooms yet again. Little did I know what was about to happen. As we were waiting for class to start, a friend walked in, and I said, "Well, this is really gonna suck." He said, "I know, man, all those people in New York." And I said, "What?" And he explained to me that the Twin Towers had been bombed. Someone had hit the Pentagon, and that a bomb had exploded on the National Mall. We have to remember, in the early hours, rumors were flying around of everything. The principal calmly announced that two planes had struck the World Trade Center, and that two planes had struck the World Trade Center, and that a plane had hit the Pentagon. A car bomb had went off at the State Department. The car bomb at the State Department was inaccurate. She also described the National Mall being on fire, which also was inaccurate. But by the end of the day, the towers fell, and Flight 93 went down in a field in Pennsylvania. Flight 93's ultimate destination was the Capitol, but the brave crew of that flight, sensing what was going on, fought back and prevented that plane from hitting its ultimate target. However, the two planes that hit the Trade Center and the plane that hit the Pentagon propelled America into a new war, changed aviation forever, and forever altered the course of a generation. We're still at war in Afghanistan, 19 years after it started as I'm recording this video. We have been introduced to a new lexicon and new phrases. A wide assortment of laws were passed in the wake of 9/11, and new norms began. Airport security became more strict. And now, what seems routine was once unthinkable. I hope you all have a good evening. Remember the fallen and never forget the events of September 11th, 2001, a date which will live in infamy.